Okay, guys, welcome back. I'm not too keen on actually giving out people's names out there just for the fact that they might need a second chance in life or whatever. But these guys are never going to be getting out of prison. These guys are going to be doing federal time. They're going to be doing some straight time and without parole. They haven't got sentenced yet, but they will. For what I'm about to explain to you guys, they should. Two individuals convicted of murder and extortion of Queens business owner. Defendants killed the owner of a family business while trying to collect a debt. They actually took it to trial. It took a 3-week trial, and they were convicted. The first individual, the main guy, his last name is Elder, but they call him Big Sam. And the actual his co-conspirator, who actually took it to trial too, his name is Wilbur, also known as Will or L.A., of extortion, bank fraud, firearms, and murder offenses. The verdict followed a 3-week trial before the actual court up in Brooklyn. And so apparently, the way it went down, uh, they held the actual defendants accountable for their heinous crimes, including the murder of a Queens business owner while attempting to collect a debt they claim was owed by the actual victim's sons. Wow. So apparently, as proven on trial, they said on the morning of October 23rd, 2017, uh, Wilbur and two other perpetrators walked into Garden Valley Distributors, a family-owned wholesale distributor business located in Ozone Park, Queens. The perpetrators said that Big Sam had sent them to collect his money. Earlier that year, Big Sam, who was known as Big Sam, had given the murder victim's son money, which the son used to support the family business. Wow. He was a loan shark, but I guess, he went about it the wrong way. That's why he got what he got, you know, and he's going to be doing life now. And he demanded the full payment. The son was not able to repay the debt because of much of the actual money had gone back to the business, and understandably, And they began a campaign of intimidation against the son and his family. On one occasion, Big Sam paid the co-conspirators to throw a rock through the victim's window's house. Wow. On another, Big Sam barged into the family home. Oh man, home invasion, intimidating the members of the victim's family. Finally, Big Sam dispatched Will and two co-conspirators into Garden Valley business, where on October 23rd, 2017, the perpetrators brandished a firearm, pistol whipped the son, and fatally shot the father in the face. There you go. There's more. In addition to the murder, Big Sam extorted another person whose brother had stolen the proceeds of a fraud scheme committed by Big Sam. Although the victim was not involved in the actual theft, Big Sam nonetheless punched him in the face in front of his daughter, breaking and blooding his nose in order to send a message to the victim's brother. See? No good. Big Sam and Will were also convicted of bank fraud, conspiring for lying to bank about a true ownership of certain bank accounts, which permitted Big Sam to defraud innocent victims across the country, including an elderly man who lost $30,000 when he was tricked into believing he was purchasing a vehicle. See, that's dirty right there. And another individual who lost $150,000 when he was defrauded into believing he was purchasing two real estate properties. Well, I don't know how you fall for that. And he was also convicted of crimes committed after his arrest in this case, including stealing his attorney's identity and lying to federal officials. Yeah, there you go, man. These guys, they did a lot of damage, for the crimes that they committed that nobody actually caught on faster or quicker, or even took care of them, on the street justice. You start doing that to, in fact, getting families involved, you're going to be creating some big enemies and some also um, some unwanted heat, unwanted attention. I mean, especially under uh the actual the daughter that actually, when does that happen to her dad? When it wasn't even her dad's fault. Yeah, that's not good. Okay, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe.